All right. Apropos song, DDTG. Listen, brought to you by Kraken. Here's what I'll do. I'm still in Chicago. I'm waking up. I don't even know what do people do Wall Street in Chicago. I know they don't do it in LA because it's too early. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to be here with you because you can't have a firm that turns its back on you when the stock market is crashing, when we're in a trade war, when we're in a tariff war. You want to pick up your phone and you want to talk to your broker and talk to your firm and be like, what's going on? So DDTG will be here. Now we have this scroll. Hey, assholes, I'm talking to you, West Wing guy. Don't cut this out of context. No matter what I say here, it's going to be cut out of context. That's just the deal. The left will use things that I say on here to make it seem like I'm now the most extreme left guy in the world. Not true. The same sites cut it. Whatever. It is what it is. I'm not going to let that dictate what I'm doing. So we're in a trade war. Dow Jones futures down 1%. NASDAQ, not bad. We're going to go live here in 3 minutes. A lot of people. Yeah, Jail Stool 818. Jeremy Dan had a shit on the front of his pants. The front. Jeremy Dan's a cocksucking roach, and he had a shit on the front of his pants. And by the way, I like, should I be in the trenches right now? No, we got bigger things to worry about. And money is too tense and too tight to be trenching right now. Yeah, I could go make a ton of money there. I'm not going to do it because people are losing. So, bunch of things to talk to right now. Okay. That can't be a real quote. That can't be a real quote. You know, maybe 70s disco hits. What's the playlist today? Going to go live in 1 minute. The stock market. This, I got to be honest. Obviously, I'm still a buyer in this market. I think things come back. There's some green on here as we go live in a minute. I'm waiting for a big rush of a green day. I just saw a quote from Secretary of Treasury Bessemer. It can't be a real quote. China is going to impose 84% tariffs on U.S. Goods. That's to be expected. Like, we got 100%, they got 80%. We're in a trade war. Crypto. Bitcoin's at 76,000, down 4%. ETH down 7.5% at 1461. XRP is at $1.79, down 8%. It's all down. It's all down. Imagine ringing the bell on New York Stock Exchange today. Yikes. And I saw like what Michael Saylor said. I tweeted out like, why is Bitcoin down? Shouldn't this be a shining moment for crypto and Bitcoin in particular? When you're like, I've heard this ding, ding, ding. I've heard this pitch for years. Bitcoin is so the governments and world politics and wars and inflation cannot fuck with your money. Bitcoin is beyond government control. It's independent. So if Donald Trump is like, we're getting in a tariff war, your Bitcoin won't be affected, no, blah, blah, blah. But it acts just like a commodity. It acts just like a commodity, like anything else. Like Bitcoin could be a stock. People are trading it. They get money. They're getting worried. It's tanking. To me, that's kind of like, and I've never, by the way, totally bought into that theory on crypto. I've always said it's just an investment like everything else. That's what DDTG has said. I've also said I think too many people are in too big to fail. So I think it's a good time to buy Bitcoin. But this utopian view of it, of being like an independent currency that won't be affected by markets and the US dollar and a war, that's never going to happen. Never going to happen. Let's go see. I'm actually seeing it doesn't look that bad, the stock market today, early. Today, obviously, the tariffs, us versus China. Who blinks first? What goes? Trump yesterday, he's like, all these countries are calling me to kiss my ass. They're kissing my ass. They're saying, Donald, bend over and let me give you a rim job. Wearing a tuxedo while he's saying it. And that's Trump. That's how Trump talks. Would I love Donald Trump to get up there and be like, we signed an agreement with Japan. We signed an agreement with Taiwan. We signed an agreement with Vietnam. Yeah, I would. And I think the stock market is just craving. Give us one. Just give us something. Just tickle our balls. I don't need China tomorrow. You want to go to war with China, this trade war? Go to war. Like national security, fine. But give us something. And I think the time, I said it yesterday, I think the timing on this, like I'm not saying, I'm losing a shit ton of money, as is anybody who's invested in the stock market. It has a trickle-down effect. Stock market, I firmly believe, is not just rich people. It's not just the Wall Street firms. It's everyday people who have 401ks. It's small business owners. It's everything. It affects everything. I think Trump knows that. I hope he knows that. And I think he has till the midterms. That's the time frame. But it would be nice to fix it quick. And just if he just announces, hey, Japan, this country that's kissing my ass. You know, I had a beautiful girl like giving me fellatio. I had a just I signed this agreement. It was so US friendly. I have all the power, art of the deal. Give me one. Give the firm one. Stocks today. What do we got? A lot of green early, which is good because today's the deadline day. Let's hope it holds. Nothing's been able to hold. Let's have like a power green day today. That would be nice. That's really what I want to get to. Let's just bottom out. Let's stop going down. Let's just hit the bottom. Fine. We're at the bottom. We're doing this trade thing. Trump's doing what he said he's going to do. Let's deal with it. But I don't want it to keep going down. I don't like when it keeps going down. Let's just bottom out. Let's say there's a bottom. Let's all buy. And we can wait. I'm fine with that. Today's better than I thought it would be, to be honest. Maybe it's because everyone knew this was coming, so they already sold and already bottomed out. Like, I woke up early thinking there may be a bloodbath and everyone needed somebody to hold their hand.
Policy has served large financial institutions at the expense of smaller ones. No more. No more. For too long, financial policy has served large financial institutions at the expense of smaller ones. No more. No more. This administration aims to give all banks the chance to succeed, whether it's JP Morgan or your local mortgage and loan. It aims to get capital to Americans who need it by getting bureaucracy out of the way. For the last 4 decades, basically since I began my career in Wall Street has grown wealthier than ever before, and it can continue to grow and do well. But for the next 4 years, the Trump agenda is focused on Main Street. It's Main Street's turn. It's Main Street's turn to hire workers. It's Main Street's turn to drive investment. And it's Main Street's turn to restore the American dream.
It says to the Chinese.
So all right, I'm watching a speech from the Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent. He's basically saying for the next 4 years is Main Street. This is the quote that for the next 4 years, the Trump agenda is focused on Main Street. It's Main Street's turn. It's Main Street's turn to hire workers. It's Main Street's turn to drive investment. It's Main Street's turn to restore the American dream. I'm fine with that. That's what I'm about. Where I'm having a little bit of a disconnect is I feel like that's a reaction to the stock market crash right now. And again, I'm fine with this. Like, I haven't sold anything. I'm buying things. I think it'll come back. I fundamentally reject the notion that Main Street can grow with the stock market crashing. Do not buy that at all. Do not. Listen, you want to talk Main Street. Nobody is more in Main Street than voila, yours truly. I'm in mom and pop pizza places quite literally every single day. It doesn't get more Main Street than that. And you know what? People ask me when I'm in these pizza places and I'm doing, what stock should I buy? What should I invest? How's the stock market? Crypto? They ask that. They're invested. They're losing money, like they're losing their investments. The stock market is a different game than maybe it was 4 years ago or before like COVID, but with the advent of, Robinhood and on all these different things that anybody can invest, it's like at your fingertips. Joe Schmo invests. Joe Schmo buys stocks. So Joe Schmo is invested. So like it matters. And again, I'm not overreacting like, oh, we're dead. Like I'm buying stocks. I think the stock market will come back stronger than it's ever been. Typically, it always does that. This is abnormal in the sense that it's really a one policy man-made stock market crash. But I can live with his rationale. You don't have to agree with it, but he believes, Trump believes in the tariffs, believes national security, so I'm rolling with it. I don't like to hear, though, that like, well, don't worry about the stock market. We're helping Main Street. That logic is where I'm like, wait, what? Like, no. They go hand in hand. They go hand in hand. I don't like the fat cats on Wall Street either. I fucking hate them. I don't think you should bail out banks if they fail. Like, I don't like that. Like, let them fail. And then you can have a whole thing. But, like, to ignore that Main Street gets hurt with a stock crash if it doesn't come back and be like, well, we don't care about Wall Street. Do you mean when you say you don't care about Wall Street? Are you talking about like the stock market? Because that you should care about the stock market. And by the way, and this is both sides. This is where it'll get clipped. Don't clip. I should say don't clip in every single, because this is where, and then I'll get people on the right sending me death threats and mean things, being like, I saw what you said on DDTG. How could you turn your back? Well, it was a 45-minute rant. And I basically said, he has time and you just got to sit tight. But people clip the parts they want to fit the narrative. So I should say, don't clip this. Don't clip this. The thing I don't like, don't clip this, is a switch. Don't clip this. That now, like the Treasury guy or even Trump at times, don't clip this. Suddenly, like the stock market is not a big deal. Don't clip this, because it was a big deal before the election. Don't clip this. And there's plenty of Jimmy Kimmel that don't clip this, of a big thing, a big like string. Don't clip this, of Trump being like, if they're elected, the stock market will crash. Don't clip this. And now it's reversed. The left generally don't clip this. The left generally didn't care about the stock market. And like, we don't care about rich people in this. Don't clip this. So it's like, depending on what's happening in the world, don't clip this. Now it's like, oh, who cares about the stock? Don't clip this. Well, you got to care about the stock market. Don't clip this. And I think a lot of people who voted for Trump, don't clip this, had a belief like, yeah, he values business, small, but don't clip this, and realizes investments, don't clip this. So now it's reversed. Don't clip this. I'd rather Trump just stick in the Treasury. Don't clip this. And the Treasury Secretary, don't clip this. Be like, yeah, stock market sucks. Don't clip this. Like, I had no problem when Trump, don't clip this. Like, we're sick. You got to take some medicine to get healthy. Don't clip this. That's fine. Like, I'm taking my medicine. My mouth is open. Don't clip this. And he's just force feeding me medicine. I'm taking it. Don't clip this. And I want to get healthy. Don't clip this. I want to be back in the lineup. Don't clip this. I'm hoping these stocks go higher than they ever did. Don't clip this. But just don't tell me I shouldn't care about it. Don't clip this, because I do care about it. Don't clip this. And the country cares about, don't clip this. And if it doesn't get better, here we go. Here's be cool. Everything is going to work out well. There's a great time to buy DJT. Fine. Say that, DJ. Say that, Trump. That's good. Stay cool. That's good. I want to hear that. Be like, I know it's a little panicking. Don't be part of the panic. When he put that, don't be part of the panicky party, don't clip this. I was like, all right, yeah, that's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear the Treasury Secretary, don't clip this, out there being like, we don't care about Wall Street. I don't know what you mean by that. Don't clip this. Like, I don't know whether you mean just the richest of the rich, or do you mean like the stock market? When you say we don't care about Wall Street for the next 4 years, we only care about Main Street, don't clip this. To me, that right now, I don't want to hear that. That's the stock market you're saying to me. Don't clip this. So just tell me to take my medicine. It'll be okay. Don't be part of the panicky party. Show that you appreciate that it's hard for like people who have money invested. Don't clip this. And we need to be pet on the head a little bit. Maybe give us one win. Don't clip this. Is that too hard? Don't clip this. So that's where I'm at. Today's better than I thought, though. All right. I'll be with you. I'm going to hold hands. I am buying. And I am a believer that when you're like, I just can't stomach it to buy, that's when you buy. I love a full green day that doesn't turn on us. I really would. Even since this DDTG started, like XRP is up 5 cents. That's a lot. 177 to 182. Like, I've been debating hammering more of that. I bought 150 grand, not a ton for me, obviously, at I think 181. All right. I'll be there with you. Oh, by the way, I'm going on CNN today. People love that. I've always said, if you ask me, I'll go on. People are like, why you only go on Fox? You asked me to go on. Now I didn't shave because I'm in Chicago running dry on materials. But I've said, how's the hair look? Not good. I need a haircut. And I have to do something about that. But I've said, you ask me on a show, I'll go on. I'm going to give my opinion. You may not like it. I'll do whatever. I saw a funny, and this is the part I get. It was like an old Dave Chappelle talking about China, and he's like, "Yo, like, where is it?" It was funny. It was basically he was doing a rant like about iPhones and Nike sneakers, how we want to buy that shit. We don't want to make it. There's a part of that. Some of the stuff I get manufacturing. Don't clip this. Part of it I don't get because Americans are never going to want to work in like these crazy factories, like 100 hours a day making iPhones or Nike sneakers. Like they're not. Don't clip this. Get jobs, get it all. But we do have to admit to a degree, I think there's some jobs that Americans just don't want. We want to buy. Don't clip this. All right. Wrap.